Welcome to our post-game press conference. With us are Andrew Nicholson, best player of the game, and winning coach, Coach Brian Gorge. Congratulations, gentlemen. Andrew, I'll start with you. Before the game, you told me your individual points don't matter if you don't win the game, but look at you, top scorer in tonight's victory. How do your teammates compliment you and bring out this kind of play from you?
I think our teammates do a great job of, moving the ball, finding me in the right spots. Obviously I wouldn't be able to score without them. They put us in a advantageous situation. Coach has tremendous. What is that? Oh, sorry. Coach puts us in amazing positions to be successful, and we just trust each other. Honestly, we had a good week of practice. We know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and we just cover for each other.
Okay, thank you, Coach Brian. You never showed complacency throughout the game. What did you like best about your performance tonight?
Well, I think we talked a lot coming into this game. We've got a 2-week break and we've got a great start to the season. And this team, although they're bottom, they've been very dangerous. And the guys get a little bit of break now, and we wanted to finish this thing off right. We saw this as a danger game. So what I liked about the game was our defensive end of the floor, that we played great defense and we did a great job on Prosper. And Nick had that assignment for a lot of the game. I thought he did a great job on them. Our double teams were good. Our rotations were good. And then on the offensive end of the floor, being able to play off Andrew, a guy that he talks about us putting him in places, but any place on the floor, he's effective. He can shoot the three. He's good in the block. He can play off on ball. So, the offense takes care of itself. So defense and moving the ball was a big key tonight.
Coach, tonight we've also seen the depth of your roster. Tell us what goes on in practice that just makes everyone ready whenever they're called in game.
Well, I do think that's as you get here now, I think that the hardest has been for the Chinese players adapting, coming to a foreign country for the first time, settling in, living. I think it's been the hardest, this different style of basketball as opposed to the guys from more of the ones from Canada. And obviously the imports are more in tune with this. And then getting the two groups to play together, and then obviously playing with Miles and then playing with Andrew. That was something we didn't plan on either. So adapting has been huge, but I think the guys are starting to understand what we need to do in this competition to win, and that's play the defensive end of the floor. We're giving up over 100 on a regular basis. In the last couple of games, we've kept teams under 80.
At this point, let's now open the floor to our friends from the press.
I think this is one of the biggest in league history of your.
We're certainly not trying to do that. We've had a bunch of close games and a loss. In that first game of the season, I don't know why or what happened when you see Blackwater play since that game. They just had a bad one. And tonight, as was questioned before, I think what led to the big one is that those Chinese kids have not had an opportunity to play or play much. And today, when they got a sniff, they just were so excited and played with so much energy. So there was no let up. We went from 30 to 50. And a lot of times when you put the bench in, it pegs it back. But we certainly weren't trying to win by this amount. But I think the key to it was those Chinese players coming off the bench being starved of minutes.
Something like 17 or 18 straight points in the first quarter. So what happened there?
We just stick to the game plan. Coach drew up an amazing array of plays for us. Our teammates were able to find me in the right spots, like I said earlier. I give Terrafirma credit. Even during the run, they still were able to play hard and play through it. And that's a hard thing to do. So I give them credit. I thank my teammates for this, and I'm glad that we got the win.
Great. I think this is the halfway part of your elimination round. How we break your with Andrew?
I really, I'm just so, in this experience, I've just got two really special men in Miles and in Andrew. And both of them, you can see the strength of the team with Miles, and you can see the strength of the team, a different strength with Nick. And the exciting part is the team, even in the domestic comp, is with the two of them together. And I think that's what and we train a lot that way. That's where we're headed in this. But also the mentality of bringing a real strong effort to practice each day when you're sitting out for a month. You know, you said Nick had to do that. He trained his tail off for a month and didn't play a minute. And now Miles is in the same situation. So not only I think the team's getting better because of the way we train. We practice real hard, and we go for short periods, but we go hard, and we've got a young group. So the imports are so important in that process. If they don't buy in, it's not going to happen. And they've been unbelievably professional. And I'm just looking forward to the time when we move forward and the two of them are on the team together. That's my joy coming.
Decided on who among them will play the rest of the week, or
No, you know what? I don't even want to think about it. I coached with Miles there, and now I'm coaching with Nick there, and I don't even want to think about it. I really don't.
with the way Andres play now, he is having big first halves in his first 3 games. Does this make it a little difficult for you to take a choice between the two of them?
Very much so. Very much so. And it really isn't a choice of, I mean, they're both so great for the team, and they're both so good. It's just, I try not to think about it because it'll ruin. I'm trying to enjoy my experience here, and I don't want to think about that. And when I came here and when I recruited both of them, that was never on the agenda or never a part of the platform. So I know it's coming closer, but I'm not looking forward to that. And I haven't thought about which one.
Approach are you taking on a day-to-day basis when facing the possibility of having maybe sit the rest of the contract? I mean, nothing is guaranteed just yet, but how are you dealing with that possibility?
I mean, honestly, it's whatever's best for the team. You know, we have a goal of playing in the East stage of Super League. So regardless of, you know, if I do get switched or if I don't, you know, we're going to be able to train and practice as we have been doing. You know, we have this 2-week break, and if Miles does come back, I'll just have to have this opportunity to get, you know, stronger, faster, keep shooting and do everything. So it's like, I look at the silver lining in every situation. So if it happens, it happens. And I'm just excited. Honestly, I'm excited to be here. We have a great group of guys, and our practice has been very competitive. And yeah, whatever the situation is, I'll make the best of it.
What's the plan for the next 2 weeks? Are you going to take a break, or
These guys are island bound, all of them. They're gonna enjoy. I want them to enjoy this experience. I think the Chinese have learned so much by being here. They're pretty stoic, and I just think they're talking more. They're more energized than I've known in the past, and they're all like, we keep saying, get out of your apartment, explore, see this place. It's beautiful. And we're promoting very much for all the players to go to an island, spend 3 or 4 days and experience the beauty of the Philippines. And then we've got that nice window, freshen them up mentally, and we come back and we get ready for the real tough part of our schedule.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where I'm going.
Everybody's welcome. I think different. I think, yeah. We're going to talk about that when we get back into the room. Who's going where? Same place. Thank you.
That wraps it up. Congratulations,
Thank
gentlemen.
you.
Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
vacation.
Thank you.